Hello there, I'm Hamish MacDonald. These are the headlines on Al Jazeera. The ousted Honduran President Manuel Zelaya has returned to the Nicaraguan border with Honduras a day after attempting to re-enter the country. On Friday, he was warned he'd be arrested if he attempted to enter Honduras. A group of 7 Taliban fighters has launched a coordinated attack on government buildings in eastern Afghanistan. The men were all dressed as women and were armed with suicide vests, AK-47s and rocket-propelled grenades. All either eventually blew themselves up or were shot dead by security forces. James Bates has been following developments from Kabul.
This is the latest incident of this type we've seen. We saw very similar tactics used by the Taliban in Gardez just 4 days ago. Male Taliban attackers disguising themselves in female clothing under the burqa, disguising themselves and the explosives that they had ready strapped to their body. That sort of incident we've seen now a number of times this year in Afghanistan. We saw a long gun battle back in May in Host 2, and at the same time that those sort of incidents are taking place, the ongoing military battles are taking place. Heavy fighting continues in provinces like Helmand, where the US and the British are continuing their 2 coordinated offensives.
In other news, for the first time in more than 2 months, Pakistani villagers have been returning to their homes in the Swat Valley. The region was left deserted when the Pakistani military launched an offensive against the Taliban. 2.5 million people were displaced by the fighting. Now, life in the capital, Mingawara, is slowly getting back to normal after the government said it was safe to return. The main opposition party in the Kurdish region of northern Iraq claims there's been widespread fraud in the elections, but the main party says it's unaware of any violations. Polls were open an extra hour because some voters were unable to find their names on electoral lists. Results aren't expected for several days yet because the ballots have to be transported to Baghdad to be counted. All right, don't forget you can watch Al Jazeera online all the time. Just head to our website. The address is aljazeera.net/English. Just click on the Watch Now icon. Those are the headlines here on Al Jazeera. I'm Hamish MacDonald. Thanks for watching.